Hi, I'm a gamer. That means I hate women, but I love Keanu Reeves. Hi, I'm a runner. That means I share the same misogynistic attitudes as a gamer, but I have basic height. Hi, I'm...
Where's the title? There's usually a title card here.
Yeah, I really couldn't think of a convoluted backstory for this one. I'm really only making this as an excuse to test my editing skills.
Oh, so after 8.5 years of using Adobe Premiere Pro and it's seemingly performing worse with each and every update,
you're looking to turn to DaVinci Resolve, which has quickly become the industry standard for not only color grading, but looks like it could become the industry standard for general video editing.
Yeah. What the fuck? How did you know that?
well, because I'm you, you're me, and this is a gun. And also got some pretty sick rollerblades on as well. Like they're nowhere near as expensive as you would think. Yeah, so I'm gonna go play some ROLLERDROME.
Oh, thank God he's gone. He was not nice to look at. Oh my God.
Don't tell me to love myself more. I wish that it was that simple. Can't live without her approval. 'Cause she wants perfection and makes me obsessive. I hate it. Don't tell me to judge.
There we go, so this is the title screen of ROLLERDROME, and if you'll see, it's all red and scary, like blood. It only looks like this after you complete the campaign, and Out for Blood is essentially just New Game Plus, where it's super hard. For the campaign, I've done all of the challenges, except for this one. I got very close, and then I just kind of gave up. But for Out for Blood, this one, I did it first go, but all the other ones, I'm kind of failing miserably at, so I think it would be fun to kind of just try to see if I can do them. But first I do just want to show you like the normal campaign, just so you have an idea of how much harder it is. But yeah, this game's been out for about a month and a half now. Like the moment it was revealed, it was right up my alley. It looked like it was a game specially made for me. You know, like the cel-shaded graphics, and then the fact that this is a game that meshes. A lot of people have called it like Tony Hawk's Pro Shooter, but I prefer to call it Max Payne's Pro Skater, because pretty much it takes the mechanics of trick-based games like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater or Skate 3 or Rise Republic and meshes it with third-person shooters such as Max Payne to create a game that's really like something you have never seen before, really, because you would think it wouldn't work. And the controls are a bit meh, but it's still good. And I'm playing on this on PC. I was going to get it on PS5, which, by the way, there is a sale at the moment on PS4 and PS5 for it. But I got on PC because when it first came out, you know, Steam's whole fucking business model is predatory sales, and so it was on sale when it first came out, so I got it on Steam instead. But yeah, so that was the first level. It was clearly, you know, I wasn't even trying. It's very easy to talk over, and I did the level in like a minute. So now let's do Out for Blood and, not have fun at all. Yeah, so there's a big fucking robot now. But yeah, this game mode kind of like put me in my place, because it's fucking ridiculously hard compared to the rest of the game. Fairly recently I played Returnal, which is a game known for being... Fuck, I lost my combo. Like, there are people who have... By the way, it's a roguelike, so every time you die it restarts. But there are people who can't even get past the first boss in, like, 200 deaths. And I was able to do the main story in, I think, 8 deaths, and then I got the secret ending in 12, I think it was? Which made me feel like a fucking god. But yeah, speaking of games I played recently, Last of Us Part 1 came out. Well, I'm recording this on the 29th. It came out the 2nd, but what was cool is that they sent me it a day early. I was playing that shit September 1st, which was very nice. And I know people are kind of up in arms about the price. And yeah, it is a bit much, but I was happy to pay that price. But yeah, here's my little quick review of The Last of Us Part 1. It's the best version of the game, and anyone who thinks it isn't is dumb. Okay, cool. And then I played Part 2 right after. I replayed that as well right after. God, that being not only my favorite video game, but just favorite thing to exist. I was so worried that I was going to realize it was bad or something. But no, it's still, that game just fucking amazes me on every aspect. It's absolutely incredible. I didn't do any of them that I didn't already have. And also the trailer for the show came out the other day as well. And I remember, like, you know, when it was first kind of confirmed, and after I had played part 2, I was just like, this is fucking stupid. Why we already have the game? We don't need this. This is stupid. It's gonna be bad. And then, you know, a year and a half went by after playing part 2, and I was just like, you know what, I'm intrigued. I'm like, it obviously won't be as good as the game, but I'm very interested to see how it will turn out. And then after replaying the 2 games and watching the trailer, I'm just like, no, this is fucking stupid. Why? And I mean, I just have a lot of like sketch video ideas, but I'm never gonna make them because I want them to be sort of like handheld, straight man behind the camera sort of videos. And as someone who's only ever felt an emotional connection to fictional characters, it just kind of seems like a lot of effort to pretend to like someone just so I can guilt them into doing things for me. Recently there was the Nintendo Direct, which was actually like fucking good. Like, I can't remember the last time there was a good Nintendo Direct. Like, literally the past 2 years, I don't know why I still watch them. I killed myself. But what about in the game? We finally got a name and release date for Breath of the Wild 2, which is Tears of the Kingdom, coming out 12th of May, I think? I'm very cautious about that game. I feel like there's a very big chance that it's gonna be bad. No, I lost my fucking combo, you piece of shit. The title's most probably gonna have a double meaning anyway. Or it's Tears of the Kingdom because Hyrule can't catch a fucking break. Or it's Tears of the Kingdom and the kingdom isn't Hyrule, it's the place up in the sky. Because in the E3 2021 trailer, there were, you know, the green goo, which Link appears to be carrying now, that was like a tear that dropped from the sky. And when I say I bought another Wii U, I did it because it literally couldn't play any games. And because, you know, the Wii U and 3DS eShop closing down, I wanted to just buy some stuff. And also my day 1 3DS broke as well, so I had to buy a 2DS XL as well. And I also bought a PS2 recently, the exact same model I had as a kid. I mean, I was already kind of a collector to begin with most things, you know, Blu-rays being the biggest thing, which I actually didn't buy a Blu-ray. Last Blu-ray I bought was January, and then I just kind of went all out in like June or July and just bought a couple to just, so my shelf was finally completed, because I don't see myself buying a lot of Blu-rays because I don't really watch films anymore. But yeah, so now I'm just buying a lot of fucking PS2 games. But yeah, I did order some recently, and in theory they should be here soon, so... Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna go see if that's them, hold on. No. No. Yeah, so my favorite thing about ordering stuff from eBay is that they really just send you it in the first box they come across. But I did have a scare for a moment there after what happened last time. Just constantly being sent Blu-rays against my will. But the first one I got here is Wally. THQ, they make some pretty good movie tie-in games, you know, I'm sure it'll be fun. Secondly, I got Tie 2. When I bought it, it was just listed as Tie the Tasmanian Tiger, not the second one. And I didn't realize until after I ordered it that the picture was actually of Tie 2, and I didn't realize because they decided to put a silver 2 on a light blue back. That's just, what the fuck? But apparently this game is the best one in this series anyway. And the last game I got was this little pizza table. No, the last game I got was Jak and Daxter: The Precursor Legacy. But the reason why I wanted to get this is also another 3D platformer, but it's from Naughty Dog, the creators of Crash Bandicoot. Obviously, since then have done Uncharted and Last of Us. You know, those games mean a lot to me, so I thought I should check out, you know, one of their earliest outings. Considering I got this on eBay, I just want to make sure it's actually in here and not a scam. But yeah, ironically enough, even though I've slowed down a lot on buying Blu-rays and watching films, but I only really watch like one film, like one new film at home a month now. Even then, that's not strictly true. Like August, I didn't watch one. Last week, I kind of went all out. I got BFI again, this time through Apple TV, and of course, you know, the 7-day trial. So I watched a film every day. You know, I can't let the corporations win. They give me a 7-day free trial. They're like, they'll maybe watch 2 films. Psych, I'm gonna watch 20 and not give you any money at all, you dumb little bitch. But no, I watched Well, the first one I watched, I got it because I wanted to watch Ryosuke Hamaguchi's filmography. And the first film I watched, Asako 1 and 2, one of his films, was really great. It's been so long since I watched a film for the first time at home and just really liked it. The characters are so well written, it's magnificently shot, and the score is great as well. I've been listening to it a lot these past 2 weeks.
Which shows how much I liked it, because usually if I really like something, I'll listen to the soundtrack and then go to see if there's a Blu-ray of it I can buy. And thankfully there was, but I'd have to get it imported from the US, and not including postage. £33 is a lot of money for just a single standard Blu-ray, but I will get it eventually.
The next day I watched Ikaru. I'm not a big fan of Akira Kurosawa. And then the next day I watched Happy Hour, another Hamaguchi film, and I surprisingly really like that. That is an over 5-hour film, and I watched it in one sitting, and you would think that would make me want to kill myself as someone who doesn't watch films or binge watch TV shows. I watched it in one sitting, and when it ended, I was just like, what the fuck? How are these 5 hours over already? And then the next day, what did I watch the next day? I believe I watched The Untamed. Thought it was pretty darn good.
Next I watched Tony Takatani. I didn't forget to mention that while I was recording. It was fine.
And then what did I watch? Oh yeah, no, then I watched Throne of Blood, another Akira Kurosawa. That's his adaptation of Macbeth. And I'm sorry, but if you make a film adaptation of Macbeth, there's just some things you can't change. Like, you gotta keep in the line what you egg, and personally, just for me, that ruined it. And then I think the last film I watched was Force Majeure. I saw the American remake in cinemas. Finally got around to actually seeing the actual one. That was also great. Yeah, so much better than the remake, and it's like 40 minutes longer. But yeah, so now, I've taken a break up the past couple of days, and now I'm gonna get back into it, because now I renewed Mubi, and I watched Irma Vep earlier this morning. And yeah, I like that as well. Olivier Assayas, who, I've seen a bunch of his films. He made Irma Vep, and he recently remade it into a show. So I'm gonna make that my dinner time show now. Like 2 days ago, I finished my rewatch of Breaking Bad. The way I watch TV shows is I have a morning show, which at the moment is Malcolm in the Middle, dinner time show, and then a show I put on before bed, which at the moment is Undone. And it was quite interesting watching Malcolm in the Middle in the morning and seeing Bryan Cranston as Hal, like this goofy dad. And then a few hours later, watching Bryan Cranston as Walter White, and I just don't even clock that it's the same person. It's almost like he's an actor or something, and like that's literally his job. Okay, I'm kind of sucking, so I'm just gonna see if I can do the challenge that I couldn't on the normal campaign. This past year, Breaking Bad has just become like such a massive meme, and I just don't get why. Like, at first there was like the gif of, Walter White falling down, and at first I thought like, okay, yeah, I guess it's kind of funny to take one of the most heart-wrenching moments of Breaking Bad and reduce it to nothing but a shitty reaction gif. But it did kind of annoy me because, taking that clip out of context, it could spoil it for people who haven't seen the show. But now, a year later, that's just what it is now. It's just a shitty reaction gif, which is ruining the show for people who haven't seen it. Companies have kind of just tricked us into doing their advertising for them, and also I think we are just kind of ruining the experience of watching films and TV by turning them into these shitty memes. But anyway, what I was saying originally is that now, because I finished that, I'm gonna watch the Irma Vep TV show as a little break between Breaking Bad, because I rewatched Breaking Bad now that Better Call Saul is finished and I can watch it all. I doubt it will be as good as the movie, but it could be, so who knows. Oh, hold on, I gotta go see what that is. Okay, so I'm genuinely not sure what this is, because as you can see, it's from United States Postal Service, and yeah, I lost all my check. I don't live in the United States. I just realized, unless I did actually order the Asako 1 and 2 Blu-ray while intoxicated, and I just forgot. Yeah, okay, yeah, let's open it. Not the phone? God, people on eBay really do just send you it in any random fucking box, don't they? Skate 3 is one of my favorite all-time games, and the years and years I've played that game, I never went and played 1 and 2. I think I played
this for like 2 minutes at a friend's house once, like 10 years ago. You know, my friend was playing it, and he was like, hey, do you want to play? And I was like, yeah, sure. And then, you know, 2 minutes later, he was like, hey, you gotta go, you blocked the toilet again. And I was like, what the fuck? Anyway, I haven't been to that friend's house since. I mean, the third one is kind of like, the consensus is that the third one is the best, but some people actually do prefer this one to the third one, because it's like a nice balance between the realism of the first one and then the arcadiness of the third one. But, you know, I guess I'll see when I actually play it. Right, okay.
This game is terrible to talk over. Ah! Wow, okay. Wow. But yeah, nothing else has happened in my life other than the fact that running no longer brings me the joy it once did, which is really sad. You ever look a dog in the eyes and just kind of break it to them that no one would care about their well-being if people didn't find them visually pleasing? Because I do every day before I kill. Yeah, if you want to know, between each chapter there's these little first-person bits, but you can play the game for yourself and buy it because it's fun. It's a good game. Whoa, that was a scary sound. Did you hear? Oh my god, I unlocked the Out for Blood mode again? Anyway, yeah, I need to go return these rollerblades and the toy gun I had in the intro. Yeah, I hope this video wasn't too messy. And it was somewhat fun. But yeah, goodbye, thank you for watching and listening to me.
Wait a minute. Where's... Oh no, where's my gun? Where's my gun? Where's my gun? Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What? That is just... Oh my god, that is just terrible handwriting. Jeez, anyone who actually writes like that should... Like and subscribe? Oh! 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 No.
Hit that bell icon.
Wow, what a journey. Hi, I'm your favourite undersea peanut, Goofy Goober, and I just thought that, you know, being at the end of the video, it'd be a good idea to kind of let you in on my experience on editing with DaVinci Resolve. Now don't worry, if you're not an editor, I'll keep it short and sweet for you. But, pretty much, here's what I think about DaVinci Resolve. I fucking despise it.
You should probably get off my dick. Control C, tryna copy my shit. We both know I'm just seeing what it is. Never been like me to talk like this, but you should probably get off my